Good morning, everyone. This is Zodiark, and this is Armageddon, and this is me needing more energy. Yes. It is 40 to do the fight, single round, of course. You want to get an elemental chain of thunder with 8 or more because this is the only thing you can damage the boss with. Use a white magic spell and try not to kill anyone. When you're looking for people to do this with, you can either find someone that has a strong non elemental weapon or it does have a thunder elementally based weapon. Merc Ramza is my tank. I am using him for HP defense build with a lean toward elemental resist for earth. Lid will be my breaker. She also comes in with some HP and earth resist. Also, everyone needs prevention against petrification. Cloud's my limit breaker with his new storm kicker, so he's got an additional boost to his limit break. Ayaka is the healer, more earth resist. And then Sylvie's going to be my lightning imbue and buffer. And then we brought a friend unit, Esther. She is equipped with a Tantarus, so she will not need imbued, but she does have some pretty strong limit burst damage as well with a Lion's Heart. Stone is the boss's type, just like the regular version, so if you got any Stone Killer passives, you definitely want to bring those here. Alright, so typically what I do here with. Okay. Sylvie is I open up with double the fun, do Marion watch over me, and at this point I usually do the earth resist. That gives everyone a nice 100% earth resist. Ayaka, I just usually do resurgence just to put the barrier up, or purify since everybody's going to resist petrification. Lid is going to do super analysis. This will give you guys the scan. And this is also a break for 74. This is 15 million HP, and as you can see, lightning is really the only way you can damage it. Okay, you can land all the breaks on the boss too. It doesn't resist any breaks. Now, from what I can tell, the boss does tend to ignore single target provokes because we've had instances where he will avoid it. Shock Embrace for the lightning elemental debuff and already on lightning imbue if you needed it, and just push some damage out. Cloud's going to buff because he does not have the lightning imbue yet. Shatter does nothing with the resist, and at least for this turn, he's not doing much. There's Zedric, and then the static barrage counter as their heals. So now with triple, we get to do all of Sylvie's abilities. We're going to lightning imbue Cloud. Even though we're still going to call Cage Cloud Cloud just because it's still Cloud. And then we're going to lightning imbue Lid. And for whatever reason, we're going to lightning imbue Ayaka. I think it was because I was going to do the combo ability on her. Re-res for the white magic condition there. We're going to triple cast Bolting Strike. As you can see, pretty good damage output on that. Cloud is going to do a split burst for some damage over time, and a continuum cut. Basically, at this point, Lid is going to, I think, roll the dice and do Downer Bomb Creation. She got magic, so that's an 82 break on magic, and we're going to do magic physical cover. Nope. Changing our mind. Magic cover with Ramza here. Now that there, egg generation or whatever, that's a pretty decent heal along with a one. I believe it's 100% physical resist because even with the lightning imbues, I found I wasn't dealing any damage and it lasts for 2 turns. And I don't recall Cloud's dot taking effect either. It looked like it resisted the dot. Alright, so we're doing Please Take This. That will give Lid, and I believe I was going to give it to Ayaka chaining capabilities. And they do have the lightning imbue from the second turn. So I believe this is where I went, yeah, double Cottontail from both. And as you can see, even with the lightning imbues, the damage was completely resisted. So it looks like once he hits that, you're going to be defending for a few turns. So I went ahead and just tried to chain with my other guys, thinking maybe they can get through. Nope. Yeah, it was a complete resist. So I think it was Merc Ram, and here I am just checking my stats. And by the way, my original recording, I had to do it muted at the time, but I'm still throwing in commentary on this. I wasn't really sure what to do with Ramza here. I thought maybe I should just cast Ultima, push some damage, but no one needed cured either. I just went ahead and just... Oh, I remember I entrusted the limit break over to Sylvie. Yeah, I got that ready for her. As you can see, Stone Throw was used turn 1, and on turn 3, he's hitting everybody. So, not sure what's going on there. Alright, so now we're back to turn 4. Boss still has his resist up. The dot, again, did not take effect. So, yeah, whatever he's got on there that he buffed with Exoneration, you can't damage the boss for 2 turns. So, I just went ahead and I did... And what I was going to do was bolt egg on a couple of my guys, but in retrospect, in hindsight, I probably should have done the limit break here because the stone resistance fell off this turn, and I forgot. So stone throw reused. I went ahead and broke the boss's attack and magic again. Popped another barrier on for good measure. And I decided, considering I couldn't damage it last turn, wasn't even going to put forth anything. So, yeah, he's pushing some damage again. But as you saw, Stone's Throw was used, and he's still hitting other party members. So I'm thinking he's got an ignore, I guess you could say, provoke tactic. And then the dot there went through. So the boss is vulnerable again. This is also the last turn for the buff from Miriam is with us. Alright, I'm just double checking to make sure Cloud does have his lightning imbue on still. I believe this is the turn that I chained. I went ahead and did Continuum Cut and Bolting Strike together. And as you can see, I barely hit the 8 on that and got the chain. So Sylvie goes, no bunny left behind. So again, stronger barrier and more elemental resist. So I go back to the magic cover. I went ahead and did dedication so we can get limit breaks up and just re-break the boss on everything. However, I think this is the turn it goes to hell. So yeah, execution on Ramza for 24,000, execution on Cloud for 100,000. He survives. Esler dies, then the stone hits. And at this point, I've lost the no KO win condition. So when you have an enemy that's hitting for, looks like it's fixed damage for that, for only 10 lapis, yeah, Gummy, you can keep your 10 lapis at this point. We don't care. So at this point, it's recovery time. Re-res Ramza after the full life res on Cloud and Ramza. Boss is now immune again, so at this point, this recovery phase, I'm at this point just trying to make sure the boss stays broke. So yeah, the boss healed himself again. We had this guy down to 40%, and he's already healed himself back to 85. I'm starting to get annoyed at this point. You can't tell that, but I was really getting annoyed with this fight. So I went ahead and put Bolt Egg on both those two because if we're going to push any damage, Cloud's going to need Lightning Elemental. Resed Esther, redid the Voke, even though I wasn't for sure if it was even going to work. And then I put Lid back on break duty, attack and magic, try to put it down. And I think I had Cloud just buff this turn. Yeah, I'm trying to assault break again with the lightning imbue, and of course no work. But I did buff his attack. Oh, and I got him killed too. So yeah, I should have just defended with him. So once again, having to res Cloud. Got to redo the freaking Bolt Egg on him. So put that back on. Okay, we're just double checking. Defensive breaks are going to slide, so we're going to go ahead and first do rear protector with Mark Ramza. Do the mind and the magic absorbs. I actually messed that up. I meant to do defense and spirit, but we went ahead and debuffed him on lightning again. So Shatter Earth, Rock Slide, Rock Slide again. Rock Slide, I believe, might be a physical move because it looked like the magic cover didn't do that. Alright. At this point, I was ready to end this. I did hop into battle to give Cloud a buff because he lost it after dying again, and decided that we were due for some more Earth Resist. Elysium to heal everybody and Barrier, and we're prepping the limit breaks. At this point, after seeing the boss heal itself twice and do physical resist, I got fed up. Now, after watching a friend play this as well, from what we can determine, the 4% is a locked fixed percentage. And you're going to see why this happens here in a moment. So I just went ahead and just did Thor's Rage. This will actually do nothing. Then the game cuts in. Esther does her absolute Rakiri. And that instantaneously will kill the boss. So it looks like the boss has a hard stop at 4. And then the game just gives you the win after that. Overall, this fight will require some preparation. And as far as the... I suppose the 0 deaths win con, I see a lot of people bypassing this. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.